Hi, this is Wesley.
This is Ka'shenia.
And we would like to welcome you to
the Underground Geek Shack. Check it out, guys. I'm back!
Again!
It has been so long since I've been back. I want to say the last episode was maybe a video game
I'm pretty sure
episode.
It was a video game episode.
I want to say it was Cells at Work Black. Code Black. Code Black?
Yeah? No! The last one we did was probably our YouTube episode.
That's
the one.
That one or the book episode that we did.
Yeah, it was one of those two.
But no, it's been so long since I've been back physically. I'm trying to get my life together, guys. Don't worry, it's coming together just kind of slowly. But I'm working on it, guys. Don't worry. Other than that, I'm back. I'm in the flesh. I can dab whenever I want, and you guys can cringe at it whenever you want. So dabs on that.
No longer a still image.
I'm no longer a still image on Zoom. So now, instead of just doing this all day, you can just see me going, pyong, pyong, pyong. But the reason why I'm so excited and my hype levels are hype right now is because we got awesome news about an awesome game, which we're going to be talking about right now.
Yep.
Speaking of which, hey Wesley.
Hi.
You want to know something?
What do I want to know?
It's finally here.
What's here?
You know what's here. The news about Kingdom Hearts 4.
Our dreams have now become a reality.
I honestly thought I would have to wait like 20 years before the next Kingdom Hearts game would come out. But it's finally here. Tetsuya Nomura was like, okay, I'm done playing with you guys. I gave you one spin-off game instead of 3 spin-off games. And I'm like, oh, thank God. I couldn't handle that anymore. Tetsuya
Bleh. You just ran his name all together. Okay.
I screwed up his name. As a person who has studied the Japanese language, I have done a terrible job of keeping up with studying said Japanese language. However, I'm just glad that we're finally getting some news about it, even though it's just a trailer and technically there's a lot of we don't know about the actual game. I'm just glad that we're getting confirmation that it's actually like happening.
Yeah.
So work is being put into it, which means we'll probably be seeing it in like the next 2, maybe 3 years, or it'll pull a freaking Final Fantasy 15 and don't come out for the next 10 years.
Yep.
Either way, it's happening. That's all that matters to me, dude. But before we go into the actual thing, I want to give you a layout as to what is happening. So, one spoiler.
This isn't a layout for me, by the way.
this isn't a layout. This isn't a layout for him. This is just so that you guys would know what this episode is, because it's going to be different from our other episodes where we talk about things that are actually there. This is just a theorizing episode. We're going to be talking about what could be, what most likely is possibly happening when it comes to the phase 2 of Kingdom Hearts. Because we've been living in the Xehanort age for so long. The Lost Masters arc is scary.
Yep.
And this is the theories that we're going into it. But before that, I should mention that, one, we are going to be going into deep spoiler territory when it comes to Kingdom Hearts 3. We're talking about the ending of Kingdom Hearts 3, the ending of the Remind DLC for Kingdom Hearts 3. We're also going to be talking about Union Cross. We're going to go deep into that. For those of you who don't know, Union Cross came out 2015. It was a mobile game for Kingdom Hearts, and it told the story of not Sora, but of
a
playable character of our creation going through a Kingdom Hearts-like story of their own. And it's very complex, very interesting.
Oh, yeah.
And I poured in a lot of money that I don't want to talk about into it. But most people thought it was just going to be a side game. There's actual story elements and very important story elements that go into it.
Crucial roles that have been
of course, Tetsuya Nomura has struck again, where he's like, haha, what you thought was a side game is an actual thing. Please pay attention. This will be on the test next week. And I'm like,
I didn't study.
Okay, Tetsuya Nomura. Alright, Nomura, you caught me again. But, we're going to be going deep into that for those of you who haven't played there are, I want to say the game's not disconnected. You could still play the data missions of the game. I don't think you could put any more money into the game.
Into Union Cross?
Yeah, you can't put any more money into Union Cross.
From what I heard, Yeah, I had to do research into this anyway.
Yeah.
From what I heard is that you'll still be able to create a character, but all you're able to do, they have a theater mode, so like you can't play through any of the missions anymore.
Oh yeah.
So you will be able to create your own character, and then you'll go into theater mode, and then all the cutscenes will just have your created character in there.
Okay, so it's basically a glorified cutscene player,
Yeah.
but it's insert your own OC. That's interesting. Oh, but all the medals I have collected and all, oh my god, I still cry about all the money that I've put into that game because it was also a gacha game.
Yeah.
It was a game that I played a lot of, and it was a story that was out of this world. But before I go even deeper into that, I feel as though it is very important for us to give you context as to our extended knowledge of the series, because we've talked about it when we were in between the lines. We did a whole episode about it with our good friend Kay.
Yep.
About which games we've played in the past, which ones we've completed, and why we were really into the series. I highly suggest that you check out that episode. But for those of you who don't want to go back and re-listen to another episode, we're going to tell you which games we've played and which games we've actually finished.
Yeah.
So I guess I'll start off real quickly.
Okay.
I have started every single, including all of the mobile games, Union Cross and Dark Road. I've started every single Kingdom Hearts game, but the only ones that I've actually finished is Kingdom Hearts 1, 2, 3. I haven't finished the DLC for 3 yet. I'm getting to that. I'm working on it. I've finished Dream Drop Distance and Ventus's story when it comes to Birth by Sleep. Those are the only ones that I've actually completed. I've started every single one of them. I've gotten deep into Chain of Memories. There's a lot of games.
There are a whole bunch of games.
Technically, I haven't finished Union Cross. I've done a lot for Union Cross, but I haven't finished it. And with Dark Road, I've only completed the first 2 worlds because it is repetitive. There's a lot that goes into it, and you're just like, why? But that's enough about my game knowledge. How about your history with the series, Wesley?
Let's see. I've played Kingdom Hearts 30 over 2 days. I have played Dream Drop Distance, as you both know.
Yeah.
Why is it you both? Like you're
You
a separate.
both.
There's something wrong with both. There's something wrong with me. As we know, I've played through 35 over 2 days. I've played through Dream Drop Distance. And I have played through all of Kingdom Hearts 3 except for the DLC.
Okay.
The only reason why, I'm just telling you guys this now, the only reason why I haven't played Kingdom Hearts 1, Kingdom Hearts 2, 2.5, all the other ones, is because I didn't have a system for it.
Oh, I've also played the prologue, the 0.5 passage prologue. I
haven't played that one either.
I finished that one.
Haven't played that one either. And like I said, it's only because I didn't have the system for it.
Understandable. I've had the system for them. I've had it for all of them except for PS3. The ones that released on PS3 I don't have, but they came back out for PlayStation 4. So that's all that matters. It's very interesting how long the series has been running, and we're finally now just getting into phase 2 when we haven't gotten into it years and years ago. But you know, we're finally finishing. We're finally going on with it now. But so, getting into the meat of this episode, finally, I would say let's start off with the ending to Kingdom Hearts 3. How about you retell the tale of what happened at the end of Kingdom Hearts 3?
You want the long version or the short version?
Let's start off with Sora using
so we already know
the power of waking. Yeah.
So we already know that Sora has tried to regain the power of waking. He, quote-unquote, regains the power of waking during Kingdom Hearts 3. Ends up using it too much due to the fact that he has to save the rest of his friends. And then proceeds to find them. Kairi gets how's the best way to say this?
She got denied.
She got yeah, apparently she got denied. She got her access denied.
Denied. I freaking Xehanort.
Yep.
He said we need to add one special touch. Shink! And I remember being so mad. So we've never done an episode about Kingdom Hearts 3 because it's a huge game. But the ending made me so mad because you're like, oh yeah, Kairi trained up, she becomes a Keyblade wielder. You know, she's doing good, right? Gets kidnapped. So first off, she got yoinked.
Yep.
And then Xehanort was like, denied. And Sora gets mad. And
Yep.
I got mad because I was like, wait, didn't Kairi just... Are you... What the... I've never been so upset over a stupid, like, denied.
And then we sit here, we have to fight Xehanort all over again. And then, after that, then we go back, and then we gotta go find Kairi again.
Oh my god.
Long story short, we go back, time travel apparently, and relive the torture we just went through.
Oh yeah, but the DLC, but before we go into the DLC, the
What?
Remind DLC.
Yeah, well, kind of, yeah. It's leading up to the Remind DLC, but it's still within Kingdom Hearts 3 nonetheless. Because it still plays a crucial role. It's basically how we go back and get Kairi's heart flower thingamajiggy.
Yeah, and honestly, when it comes to the Remind DLC, the furthest I got to it was the rematch with Aqua.
Mm-hmm.
And for some reason, it's stupidly hard for me.
Really?
I don't know why.
Did you put on the thing?
Yeah, I put on the things. Hold on, before you even gets on to me about that, this man did not know about the quick select, right? So he went through all of Kingdom Hearts 3 up to the Aqua fight without doing the quick select. He was like, man, I really need to heal, but I have to go all the way to the magic menu and I have to keep an eye on Aqua. I said, Wesley, there's a quick select. He's like, there is? I was like,
what?
Oh my god. Wesley, have you healed? He was like, I scroll down the menu while fighting. I make sure I don't hit the attack button because that selects whatever you're trying to do. I'm like, keep going. And he's like, then I search for Kiraga, right? I'm like, keep going. And then I have to select it from there. I'm like, Wesley, you know, if you set up your quick menu, not only could you quick select Kiraga as X, you could also quick select other things on your menu. And he's like, you can do that? I'm like, how are you
coming from
83% way through the game and you just now figured out the quick select menu?
Hey, you gotta give me props though. The entire time I played, without knowing anything from quick select. And I made it that far.
Wesley, and I hate to tell you, it's not just a console thing. The quick select menu has also been in 35-8 Days Over 2, as well as Birth by Sleep.
The thing is that when it came to 35-8 over 2, I knew about the quick select.
So why didn't you do it?
It's not like, oh yeah, I know about the quick select in a DS game. Still using you as a pointer. I hope you don't mind.
It's fine.
In a DS game that came out all the way back then when we were still in high school, middle school, going into high school. Yeah. To now when we have a freaking Xbox One. You think I'm gonna remember all that? No.
But Wesley, it was also used in Dream Drop Distance.
Oh, I didn't care. I was just going in and just killing things.
Anyway, aggravation aside.
I did sit there and put on the quick select. I will say that.
After I taught you how to do it.
No, not for Dream Drop. For Dream Drop, dude.
No, not for Dream Drop, but what I'm saying
for 3.
For 3.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, this fight's a lot more easier now. And I'm like, bro.
You gotta give me props though. Because when it came to the Aqua fight, you know how close I was to defeating her without doing anything from quick select? I got her down to her final health bar. Just by me dodging all over the place, I was over here strategizing, playing 3D chess with freaking Aqua, and I'm like, no, flyer, no, thunder, freeze!
And you chose the Jotaro way of running right. Nigarindayo, Smokey! Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
It still to this day makes me laugh. I'm like, this boy doesn't know about the quick select menu.
And I was using the frozen keyblade all along.
Oh my goodness.
That was the fastest way for I just used the second transformation. I was skating all over the place.
Oh my.
Man. But yeah, those are the only ones that I have played. Still haven't beat Recoded. that one got a little bit difficult for me once I entered into Mount Olympus.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, because of... I think it was when I entered Mount Olympus, but then it went to the turn-based strategy, and I hate turn-based. I just hate when it's the top-down kind of turn-based, instead of like how we have like with Atlas.
The behind the character.
No, this is top down, and I was like, no, I don't want to do this. But yeah, those are the ones that I have played.
Yes. Trying to think how far I got in some of the other games. I've gotten decently far in Chain of Memories, and in the Birth by Sleeps, I've gotten to the Stitch world with Aqua, and then with Terra, I was stuck on Zigbar shooting at me somewhere. And it's been a struggle, okay? But going back into the Kingdom Hearts 3 ending, we've seen everything from Sora using the power too much, like how young Xehanort has warned him not to do.
Yeah.
Because, he was going to die. And I was like, oh no, Sora, he's not going to die.
He's going to make it through.
I cried at the end of Kingdom Hearts 3.
We get to the end. Xehanort's gone. He hands over the Keyblade, or the X-Blade, to us. And it's just weird, because it says X, and they go, Keyblade.
Yeah, because it's using the Greek pronunciation.
Yeah, I know. It's just weird when everything is called the Keyblade.
Yeah.
They're just like, what? But
this game series is weird to explain.
I know. But so Xehanort's gone, he hands over the Keyblade to us and everything. And then, we finally get the actual cutscene of everyone being on Destiny Island. And I'm like...
Almost everyone, but I'll mention the ones who aren't there.
And, so I'm like, yo, the gang's all here. And... and... then, almost everyone's looking over to Kairi and Sora sitting on the freaking tree. And I'm like, okay. And then Sora's just...
He got Thanos snapped.
They just look at each other, and then he's just gone. And I was like, first playthrough, I was like, what the hell just happened? Because I was like, yeah, we good. Nothing went wrong. And then I just looked at Sora, and then I looked at Kairi, and Kairi just has a tear, and I was like, wait a minute.
Why is she crying?
I'm like, did Sora just die? What the heck just happened? And I'm like, yo, Yen Sid, what the heck just happened?
Oh my god, the ending was so hard for me. It still hits me very emotionally. So I was staying up late. I had school the next day, but it was later on. And I was just like, I'm going to finish this game tonight. And I cried so hard. My poor fiance received 99 plus messages from me because I finished the game and I was going through an emotional roller coaster. And literally the next day, he messaged me saying, don't ever do that again. What is wrong with you? And I was like, babe, Sora dies? So yeah, Sora's technically dead now. You're welcome. So, cut to the secret movie that you unlock at the end of the...
Well, we also got the foretellers.
Oh yeah, the foretellers. So, sorry, before that, before all of even Kingdom Hearts 1, before Birth by Sleep, we have the foretellers.
The foretellers.
For those of you who watched the movie, that one weird Kingdom Hearts movie that came out, that
Kingdom
was
Hearts key back cover. Why say Kingdom Hearts key back cover?
Is it? Yeah, Kingdom Hearts back cover.
Yeah.
It's a weird movie because it's basically an extended cutscene, but it's an hour-long cutscene.
But it was gorgeous nonetheless.
It was very gorgeous, but they treated it like a cutscene because it did the fades to black so many times. And I'm just sitting here like...
Somebody starts talking, fades to black.
I know! And I'm just
I want to hear what they're saying!
Am I playing a game or what's happening here? So...
Thinking about gonna jump straight into a combat scene and you're like, okay, I remember one time I picked up my Xbox controller and I was like, this isn't even on Xbox.
So, the foretellers story follows, it is all happening within the moments that is the Kingdom Hearts Union Cross game. So as I was watching the movie, I was like, oh, this part happened during this part of the game on the mobile game. Mm-hmm. It was very confusing to watch because there were some events that kind of happened in and out of order. There were fights that happened, and in the actual game, You yourself actually fought against the foretellers a couple of times, but it turned out to be data versions of themselves. To explain all of Kingdom Hearts Union Cross, it's very confusing. But there are two main things I need to tell you about right now when it comes to Union Cross that it will be really important for you to know. Actually, three things. That'll be very important for you to know when it comes to Kingdom Hearts 4. So, there's this character in there. Her name is Streliza.
Yeah.
Sorry. Her name is Streliza.
That's been a tough name for both of us.
It's super hard, dude. Streliza is Marluxia's sister.
Yep.
Hey, guess what? We've seen Marluxia many times before. He has a sister.
And Marluxia's real name isn't Marluxia. It's Laurium.
It's Laurium. Also, Larxene. Larxene is a good friend of Streliza. Guess what? You would never learn about Streliza unless you played the side games.
Yep.
Congratulations, you just got played by Nomura himself.
Yep.
Because when I found this out in the freaking game and when I saw her in the freaking teaser, I'm like, no one's gonna know who this person is. Because the population of people who actually played through Union Cross is very little. Me,
not when it came to Kingdom Hearts 3, you saw all them names.
Well, no, you saw all those names, but when it comes to the actual, like, that population compared to the whole entire population of Kingdom Hearts players,
very small.
Out of our friend group, the only ones who've actually played through Union Cross do a decent chunk of it, not just the beginning.
Like I said, I played through a little bit of it, then the tablet broke on me.
No,
I had a legit
But no, what I'm saying is the actual people who's played, the only ones that I've, like, who I know play the game, just me and Devin.
Like I said, the only reason how I was able to only talk with you about the story mode, like about what was going on through the story, because I at least watched the cutscenes and was able to actually figure out what the heck was going on.
Yeah.
You know.
But no, so Streliza. So why am I bringing her up? She got murdered in Kingdom Hearts Union Cross by Darkness, who was taking over Brain's body.
No,
actually,
he took over
Ventus's body. And he went and killed Streliza, and then Ventus has no memory of this, and towards the end, it's confusing towards the end, because there's a bunch of crap that goes into it. Like, our main character becomes a part of Xehanort's heart, and then something about the Dream Eaters comes out of it.
Yeah.
The explanation.
It got real weird because at one point in time, for some strange reason, you have our player character decide. Because he has, like, the different darknesses around him, or them. We're just going to call the player character them.
Yeah.
And it was weird because Darkness is, like, thinking, oh, snap, the player character is actually one of us. And I'm like, how the heck do you think the player character is one of you? And then player character playing 3D chess over here is like, yeah, I'm one of you, but we have to take out Ephemere in order to proceed with the plan. And so Ephemere decides, you know what, I ain't trying to have you killed me, Scold, and Brain, and freaking Laurium, and anyone else. I'm gonna seal you off in another world. That's what the freak.
Because the reason why all these characters are important is because originally there were 5 other foretellers.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember all their names except for Ava's right now.
Yeah.
But something happens to them and they die. They disappear, and 5 new foretellers has to be put into place, and they create the Dandelions.
Yeah.
And that was Ava's job, was to recruit people to become the new masters of masters, sort of. And yeah, Marluxia Laurium is one of the new people. But the reason why I'm bringing up those 3 characters is because they are connected. Streliza is Marluxia's sister, and Larxene was the friend of Streliza.
Yeah.
Streliza gets murdered. Marluxia becomes curious, and he tries to find out who the murderer is. I don't know if he ever actually found out.
At that current point in time, when he found out, he attacked Ventus, thinking that it was Ventus. And then Ventus actually explains what the heck happened, even though Ventus still feels guilty about it. And then it's revealed, oh yeah, you didn't do it, Darkness did it. And then they turn their attention to Darkness, and then Darkness is like, well, you now figured it out, I'm out of here. And then
I'm out.
And then Darkness just dips before Maleficent comes in, and then Maleficent proceeds to body Laurium. And I'm like, oh my gosh, my dude, you just got bodied by a Disney character.
So, Union Cross is really weird, but what basically comes out of that is the Four Cellos comes at the end of the epilogue of Kingdom Hearts 3.
Because they somehow got brought back.
Except for Ava.
Ava.
Ava's still gone somewhere. So you have the other ones coming back because Zigbar, guess what? Zigbar turns out to be one of the other foretellers.
He was the apprentice of the Master of Masters.
He was the apprentice of the Masters of Masters. And Zigbar is Lushu, who is the apprentice.
Yeah.
And he's carrying around the box. And everyone's confused because we're like, you're Zigbar. He's like, no, actually, I'm Lushu.
But I've gone by many names.
I've gone by many names.
What?
Kingdom Hearts is a weird game. And here we are in this episode going to try to theorize what's going to be happening in the next arc, which we could be completely wrong about everything.
And I hope we are.
Let us be wrong. Let this episode just be an episode of us just rambling on about how confusing this game series is and tell you what we think might actually happen so that Nomura can be like, haha, that's funny. That's not what's actually happening. Sora's actually Xehanort again. Guess what? We're bringing Xehanort back. Before I descend deeper into madness, let's actually...
You're descending deeper already there.
Let's go into the actual theorizing about Kingdom Hearts 4, because I feel like we probably labeled out all the main characters that will be going in. So, recap of the main characters going into this Kingdom Hearts 4 theory. We have Sora. He's back alive. But not really.
He looks like a human.
He looks
more human.
Okay, not talking about theorizing for a second. Can I just talk about the animation quality and how much he looks like an actual human being?
He no longer has the big shoes that we were so used to.
He's no longer having the clown shoes. Guess what? Our boy is wearing regular Air Jordans.
My boy over here dripped out.
He's dripped out, my dude. I was just like, when I saw that whole freaking teaser, I was like, what in the world? But yes, we have Sora. We have Streliza, who, wait a second, weren't they both just dead
That's what I'm trying to
years
figure.
ago? Nope. Sora's been asleep for 7 days.
What was it, 7 days?
Yeah, 7 days by the time Streliza came and found him. Streliza has been dead for years, but she's like, I've been alive and well, and this is technically an afterlife for us.
That's the weird thing, is that she says that's an afterlife for them. Part of me also wants to know, so if they're technically in the real world, which is Quadratum for in the game, does Kingdom Hearts exist in Quadratum?
That's the thing that none of us...
Is it gonna break the wall and he's just gonna be like, wait a minute, that's me?
Oh my goodness, it's this game is just really hard to really theorize, but we have those two main characters. So in my mind, I'm already thinking, okay, if we have two dead characters back, that means the other dead characters will be making a comeback as well, which means we're probably going to be seeing Larium. I'm going to try to call him by his actual name. I can't remember. Elrina. Elrina is Larxene. Yeah, so we're going to have Elrina and Larium make a comeback in this game.
It'd be interesting to see both of them.
And
I wonder them take a different side.
Yeah, because if you remember the ending of Kingdom Hearts 3, we see all of Organization 13, except for those two. Those are the only two that we don't see come back. Everyone else we see in some capacity. Even the guy...
we already fought them, and then they were able to regain their heart pretty much.
Yeah.
And then, because Marluxia was like, oh, so that's what it means to feel.
Yes.
And then he's like, well, I'm out of here. Just pieces out. And then Larxene is like, that's my little secret. And then just dips. And I'm like, bring your butt back here.
Zigbar comes back now with everyone else, but he comes back as Lushu. That's just weird. And he's carrying around the box. Aya. Sayax. It's Sayax when he's a nobody, but Aya. Yeah. Sayax comes back as Aya.
Isa.
Vexen.
That's his name, not Aya.
Thank you, Isa.
I was like, Aya doesn't sound right.
but
we get it.
Yeah. Vexen comes back as Evan, and he's one of the scientists that helps restores the bodies of Naminé, Shion, and Roxas so that they can actually live on as actual people.
Yeah.
That's also weird. I'm sorry, it's just the ending of Kingdom Hearts 3 was really, really weird. But basically we see everybody come back as their normal selves, as who they were before they got put into the Organization 13. Heck, we might be able to even find out how Organization 13 actually formed in the first place.
True.
That might be another.
I don't think we ever got told
that hasn't been told yet. But here are some of my actual theories, other than just naming off characters that's going to be reappearing in this game.
Mm-hmm.
One of my theories: there's going to be no Disney World. Or wait, before you cut me down, because I already know what your argument is. If we do have Disney Worlds in this, Sora's not going to be one that travels to them.
So, here's the thing. I'm pretty sure we're going to have Disney Worlds. Because, it's Kingdom Hearts. It's Square Enix plus Disney.
Yes.
But, the one thing I will say, we are at least going to have Star Wars. That's the... hear me out real quick. Hear me out. Only reason why is because when the trailer started to play, and you have the whole forest section thing, and then I saw the foot of the ATST from Star Wars, and it looks like it's on Endor from Star Wars. So if Star Wars makes an appearance, I'm all for it, because one, we already know Kingdom Hearts we already know Square Enix can do
They can do Star Wars.
Because they've already done it with Pirates of the Caribbean twice.
And they've done it with Tron.
And Tron, yeah, that's true.
So they can do live action movies, yeah.
Plus, I've been theorizing for many years that Sora can finally have a Keyblade lightsaber.
You're like, this is finally the game that it can happen in.
I'm not wrong. I really want to see it.
But, so
that's the only one that I just have.
So hear me out. This is the reason why I said Sora won't be the one to travel through these worlds. If anything,
Sora also might get a job.
If anything, we might have a Dream Drop Distance situation all over again, where it's Riku traveling to go find Sora. Because for those of you who saw the secret movie at the end of the Remind DLC, you see that both Sora and Riku are in Shibuya. Also, for those of you who are astute Square Enix fans, this is the second time Square Enix has used Shibuya as an afterlife. For those of you who play The World Ends With You, it's the afterlife and the main place that they play the Reapers game. My first thought was, when I saw the secret movie, was, oh crap, we're going to have a Reapers game 2.0. And Sora's going to be in it for some reason, because we've seen Sora do a crossover with The World Ends With You.
Yeah.
Because all in Dream Drop Distance, forgot his name. Neku, thank you.
No problem.
He hangs out with Neku and all them.
Yeah,
and
Traverse Town. He even says, he is like, oh, maybe one day I'll come and visit you.
Yeah. So I'm thinking, this is the Reaper's game. He doesn't have a timer on his hand.
Yeah.
For those of you who play World Ends With You, you know you're in the Reaper's game if you have a timer on your hand. There's no timer on his hand. Even when he wakes up, he makes no mention about a timer on his hand. Or maybe that'll be seen someplace else because they're still developing the game.
Yeah.
But as far as I know, he's not in the Reaper's game. However, he is dead in some capacity.
Yeah.
In his original, they even said in there, don't be surprised if the world you wake up in won't be the world that you were once in, and you can't return to your original world or something like that.
It was something along those lines. But then the other thing that kind of caught me off was when, if you try to return to the world that you came from,
don't be surprised.
Don't be surprised if you fall into despair or something like that.
Because it's not the same or something like that. So they're definitely going to be taking a darker turn with this game. It's very interesting because Sora, as a character, is a very light, very cheerful, very colorful character. To be put into a dark scenario where he's technically dead, and there's a chance that there's no way for him to go back to his original friends, but they're all desperately trying to find him. It's very, very sad if you think about it.
Yeah, well, because even at the end of Kingdom Hearts 3, when he had brought Kyrie to the final world, and he even looked at his own hand and saw that he was like disappearing, and I was like, oh, that's a sign.
Yep. So it's really weird. So what I'm thinking is Sora is stuck in Quadratum. The way you pronounce it, I can't remember. Quadratum. He's stuck in Quadratum, but I want to say shadows are coming back, but so far all we saw was that darkness that almost looks like dark side, but it's not. So shadows.
Two buildings.
Yeah. Shadows still exist in this world. So what I'm thinking is the Heartless is still making somewhat of a return into Kingdom Hearts 4, just not at the capacity maybe
they used to.
They're probably called something different. Like, in Dream Drop Distance you had Dream Eaters, but they were the Nightmares, and then
you had the Unverse.
Birth by Sleep was Unverse. So this one, it might be called something different, maybe not Heartless or Nobodies.
You're a heartless nobody.
So Sora's basically stuck in this world, and the reason why I say this is because this is a weak argument that I have, but I've noticed this when it comes to traveling to different worlds. So far, we have seen 4 main different routes of traversal. We've seen that you have to have a gummy ship to go to different worlds, and that's how they went to the different Disney worlds. Mickey has his Pathfinder key star that, despite him not being able to really control it when he was a trainee for the Keyblade, it took him to where he needed to be. He said, I don't know where it's going to take me, but when I get there, I at least know I need to be there.
Yeah.
In Dream Drop Distance, there was a special...
suits.
Well, no, Dream Drop Distance. I'm not talking about Birth by Sleep.
My mind went straight to Birth by Sleep.
In Dream Drop Distance, technically, you didn't need a ship or anything to go to these worlds, but these worlds were just sleeping worlds. They dived into these worlds. So there's no need for a spaceship. And then in Birth by Sleep, you have what I like to call the space surfboards, or as you called them.
I called them the Wayfinders.
It
feels like it just fits. I'm sorry.
I know they're probably called Wayfinders, but I call them space surfboards.
Oh, another way, because I just thought about this. It's from Days. The darkness, the Doors to Darkness.
The Doors to Darkness, but that was only used.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I know what you're saying. But that was only used by Mickey, Riku, and then Organization 13.
Yeah.
Organization 13 is no longer there, and wasn't the Doors of Darkness just like using the negative energy of your heart or whatever?
It was like a dark corridor or something like that.
Yeah.
But that was...
Kylie was able to go through it.
True.
Pluto was able to go through it.
Yeah. So, maybe it might... Because, the Master of Masters is still there, is in Quadratum too, plus this other looking dude who looks almost the same height or whatever.
I know.
But, who is to say that can't be also another way of trying to get...
True. But what I'm saying is, I don't think Sora will be able to travel.
Yeah.
If anything, Riku, it might be, like I said, it might be another Dream Drop Distance where we play in 2 stories at once again.
Which that I would not actually mind, because it'd be, let's say, like, hypothetically, it's kind of like an open world type situation.
Yeah.
And we still have to switch between Riku and Sora.
Yeah.
One, we still get to explore Shibuya and Quadratum all the same.
Yeah.
Just doing it from 2 different angles. One being Sora and just we're exploring the mess out of the city, and the other one being Rico.
With Riku.
Why did I say Rico? I switched the U to an O. But with Riku being like, yeah, I have to find Sora. Ooh, what's this over here?
Well, no, so what I'm thinking
that would be me, though. Because I would just be like, yeah. We leave Sora on the back burner. Let's go over here.
So what I'm thinking is, I'm thinking maybe Nomura might be going more of a Final Fantasy approach to this.
I'm pretty sure.
Because I want you to, you could probably agree with me. When it comes to the Disney worlds in these game series, some of them do serve a purpose, but they're more or less just a backdrop.
Yeah, pretty much.
Where Sora doesn't really change the course of any stories. The stories are going to go on regardless because they're based off of like actual stories that's happened.
Whereas with this one, I feel like this is where Nomura is actually
going to go with more original stuff.
He's gonna hit the ground running with this one, because remember he had, what was it, Versus 13? as an original project that he had.
Yeah. Versus 13 turned into Final Fantasy 15.
Yeah. So I'm thinking that.
And there's that new mobile game that he's coming out with, which as soon as that comes out, people are going to be lore diving into that one.
Yeah.
So we're going to try to get out any scraps of information we can before Kingdom Hearts 4 comes out.
Yeah. But I feel like with since it's kind of like we're stepping out of the box
Of Disney
and stepping more into what Nomura actually wants
to tell, because as you can tell,
because like you can tell that Sora basically looks kind of like Noctis and everything, and we already know that Viren Rex basically is the translation for it was night sky, whereas Sora is sky.
Yeah.
And they're the total opposites of one another.
And as you can tell, in some of the worlds that we travel to in Kingdom Hearts 3, some of them actually had their original stories, despite them being in Disney worlds. Like, for example, with Monster Inc., we didn't help bring Boo back. Boo was, for some reason, like, visiting the Monsters Inc.'s world, even though she's been returned in her actual world in the original movie. Toy Story, we didn't follow any of the Toy Story plots. We were still in Andy's room, so this was before Toy Story 3.
Yep. But
Andy has disappeared because of the Heartless that are showing up. There are no humans whatsoever.
Yeah.
So we had an original story with Toys R Us.
Toys R Us.
With Toy Story. And
get them go-karts ready.
Toy Story, Monsters Inc. The only ones who had stories that we still had to follow. Pirates of the Caribbean, Tangled, Frozen. What were some of the other worlds?
Nope, I was about to say Treasure Planet, but we never went through Treasure
Planet.
No, we
didn't go through Treasure Planet, unfortunately.
Oh, man. But yeah, there were other worlds that we had.
Yeah, there were other worlds that we had to go to. Big Hero 6. Big Hero 6.
Well, I mean,
that was sort of its own story.
It's after Big Hero 6.
So
it's after the movie.
That was an original story again. Yeah. I feel like Nomura wants to pull away because the whole third act of Kingdom Hearts 3 was all original stuff.
Yeah.
And it's been kind of going that direction where it's almost as if with the first phase of Kingdom Hearts, the main conception of it and the main reason why he wanted to become a game was let's mix up Final Fantasy with Disney, but each third act of each game was like, I secretly want to tell my own story. So I think with this one he's going to go full, maybe not all the way just yet, but full on. I want my original story without the Disney worlds.
And the thing is that, like, let's say if Disney does try to, like, interject here and there, I feel like the only way we would get Disney, I'm putting this in air quotes, just because it would probably only be through cutscenes, and it would only be Donald and Goofy or Mickey, and we would only get to see, what are they going through? It's not like we're going to be playing as
because we'll always have Disney because of Mickey, Donald, and Goofy.
Yeah.
But I think he wants to put more focus on Riku, Sora, Kairi, and the other casts that he's created in the other games.
So it's more like while we are dealing with our cast, the Disney cast are going through different Disney worlds.
Now I know that you said, we talked about this a couple of days ago in our own private talks, how you're thinking maybe Marvel will start to come in, and I could kind of see that.
The only reason why is because now Disney owns
Marvel, owns Star Wars. Yeah, and with those you can create a more mature experience.
Oh yeah.
So I totally agree with you that if Disney does show up in here, it'll probably be at very little capacity, if anything.
Yeah.
I feel like more original story is going to start coming out, and this is what's going to be drawing me back in to the series. Because Kingdom Hearts 3, there was a certain world that kind of left a poor taste in my mouth, and that's Frozen. Yeah. I don't want Frozen to come back, especially if it came back.
You feel the same about it. It left a poor taste. Yeah.
Yeah, because Frozen, that world was just... Sora happened to be there, and we climbed a mountain 3 times.
3 times. I liked the original idea that Nomura had came up with.
Yeah, but unfortunately he couldn't put that in because Disney was like, no.
Was like, no, put this in instead. No.
Yep. But yeah, no. I feel like that's the end of our Mad Men rambling.
Yep.
I'm sorry if this episode was a little bit hard to follow. It's just because explaining Kingdom Hearts is so hard, but we still want to theorize what's happening in 4, because we're trying to link together what's happening in the other games, even though it's super hard to do that.
Oh, yeah.
I wish I was equipped with enough Japanese, and I really wish that I had the chance to sit down and talk with Nomura himself and ask him, what direction did you want to take this game? Did you want to take it a more original story direction? If so, what is the story you are trying to tell? Like,
yeah.
I wish I could find out the truth from Nomura himself.
Oh, yeah.
But I know that I'm not equipped with enough Japanese to do that, and I also know that Nomura will never tell me his full story. I might never know the full story.
In fact, I think the only time we'll know the full story is when it's actually in our hands.
Yeah, that and the day, like, you know, he'll be like, alright, this is the very last Kingdom Hearts game, which, the day that happens will probably be the day I just freaking pass out. I'm gonna cry, because Kingdom Hearts has been such a huge part of my life. Mm-hmm. Like, it's been there my whole entire life.
Yeah.
And for me to know that one day it's gonna end is really sad.
Oh, yeah.
I just hope that we don't have a Berserk situation where the creator dies before the story ends.
Oh, please don't let that happen.
Please, no.
Knock on wood.
Yeah. But other than that, that'll be our episode for today, guys. Thank you for listening to our Mad Men rambling.
I hope you've enjoyed our insanity.
Our insanity of explaining Kingdom Hearts. We do promise that we're going to go through the individual games here in individual episodes, because there's more to the game series than the quick little ramblings that we did right here. We're going to go deeper into Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yeah.
As well as the other Kingdom Hearts games. It's just some of us needs to, like, actually finish them.
Yeah.
Like I said, I finished the mainline ones, but I want to finish the handheld ones so that I can go into a more deeper dive into those. And maybe that can help me open up and figure out some more details that could possibly go into Kingdom Hearts 4 if Kingdom Hearts 4 isn't out by then. What are your goals with the series?
If I can get my hands on them, or if I have storage on my devices for the handhelds, or for the mobile, then I'll try my best. If I can't, then I'm going to just go through the story mode like I usually do, which is by going through YouTube. There's nothing wrong with going through YouTube for the story mode.
As you did with Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2.
Kingdom Hearts 1, Kingdom Hearts 2, almost all of them except for Days, because I went through Days myself, and then everything. Well, you know the rest of the story. The rest is history.
The rest is history. But yeah, thank you so much, guys, for joining us today.
And we hope you've enjoyed your visit to
the Underground Geek Shack. Bye, guys.
Maestro.